This is a mobile phone mast. You can see the area it can provide mobile phone signal to from the arrows. Our mobile phone user has excellent reception near the mast, as you can see from the green wireless icon next to their phone. These days, good mobile phone signal is vital for business communication. Unfortunately, many larger buildings need to be constructed with a steel substructure, iron girders. In exactly the same way that you lose audio from your radio when you drive into a car park, metal frameworks in buildings everywhere block radio signals, including those used by mobile phones. Even modern plate glass can reduce signal strength. Most contemporary building planners are aware of the importance of good mobile signal, so private mobile signal boosting systems will be in the original architectural drawings. But some buildings, even skyscrapers, were built when expectations for client and supplier availability were a lot lower than they are now. These buildings can need a signal boosting system retrofitted into their architecture. We can see how a medium-sized building in line of sight of the public mobile phone mast might have some signal on the top floor, but at the bottom of the building where you meet your most important clients at reception, there is none. Because this building is in line of sight of the mobile phone mast, a comparatively cheap dish receiver and private antenna solution will solve the in-building mobile phone signal problem. For people in very similarly structured buildings but without a line of sight mobile phone mast, the problem is exacerbated. We can see as a skyscraper is constructed between the building on the left and the mobile phone mast on the right. Interference is introduced that shortly cuts off mobile phone reception completely. The new building has to be constructed to more exacting standards than older and smaller buildings. The glass required is harder for mobile signals to penetrate. The extensive structural metal framework doesn't just block the signal to the building next to it, it blocks all the mobile phone signals within it. We cannot get a mobile phone signal from a rooftop dish antenna when there's a giant building in between the dish and the mobile phone mast. But we have the technology to provide mobile phone signals for the people in both of these buildings. We can provide a transmitter to connect with the mobile network operators and relay signal throughout the building using cable and fiber optic technology. From the base of the mobile phone mast in this illustration, we can connect private use mobile phone antennas on each floor of a skyscraper, so everyone in the building has perfect signal. We can do exactly the same thing for the smaller building on the left, but just like your broadband service, the more you need, the more it costs. So the small building costs significantly less to supply signal than the large building. Herbert in Building Wireless Limited, HIBW, delivers solutions for all types of building that need operational mobile phone signal. The simplest is the dish antenna repeater. The largest is the full-scale distributed antenna system. Everyone calls this DAS. And HIBW calls its lower bandwidth DAS service Pico Cell. Herbert in Building Wireless Limited is the UK leader for delivering new and retrofitted in-building wireless solutions. It holds the record for the fastest satisfaction of JOTS, the Joint Operator's Technical Specification. This is the largest delaying factor in any project like this, because it requires negotiating an agreement between the 4 primary mobile network operators in the UK. Some of HIBW's competitors' clients have been forced to wait years to complete this requirement. Remember, if you want to receive your calls on time, choose Herbert in Building Wireless for your in-building wireless solution.